Here is where most investors set themselves up for disaster. They buy their first property in their personal name, they think they're saving money, and then 6 months later, the tenant slips on a block of ice on the front steps and sues them for their personal assets. You as the investor will lose everything, your car, your personal home, your entire savings, all because you skipped this one simple step that costs you $200. So now that you know which areas you want to invest in and you've proven the rents are high enough, you need to get an LLC. This is not optional in my opinion. I create one LLC per small group of properties, keeping about $500K in equity per LLC. Here's the exact process. Choose the state where your property is located, which in this example, we're gonna use Alabama. File articles of organization online. You can use .gov websites. I don't recommend using third-party services, mainly because they make it really hard and expensive to edit things later. Then you're going to get an EIN from the IRS using their online application. Then open a business bank account. I recommend Mercury just because they have no minimum balance. Foreign investors can use them. They have 0 fees. And if you use my link, you'll get $250 for free. And pro tip, if you're investing outside of your state, for example, I'm in Virginia, if I want to invest in Alabama, I will need a registered agent. These services cost about $49 per year. Do not get the additional add-ons. And I also, for the LLC itself, always choose expedited processing if it's available. I know some place like Michigan has that available, where if you pay, for example, an extra $50, they'll do things within 24 hours instead of 2 weeks, saving you effectively $700 in potential rent that you may have missed.